Yo, my dudes, what's going on? David here, and welcome to another reaction. This episode, we are diving into Parks and Rec Season 2, Episode 14, called Leslie's House. Hell yeah, we're about to go into Leslie's house. This is awesome. Hopefully you've been enjoying the series. Hopefully you are having a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Head on over to Patreon for the full, uncut, unedited reactions over there. Episodes extra early over there as well. But with that being said, guys, this is one of those shows that for some reason YouTube is so, I don't know if it's NBC itself or what it is, it gets blocked a lot. So if you really want to see the full video, my only, like, the only advice I can give you is to try to catch it early. If it blocks it early enough and not many people have seen it, then what I'll do is just kind of try to re-upload it and work with YouTube. But whenever it gets blocked, YouTube trims out literally all of the reaction part and even sometimes some of the review. So it's like, it's really tricky. So I'm just trying to warn you guys, when it comes to this show, you gotta dive on it early. There's a couple other shows that run into the same issues. You know, Good Place to be another one off the top of my head that I can think of. And they're both NBC. For some reason, NBC is really tricky right now with me as far as content and reactions go. So just, if you can, I know obviously, you know, you guys have lives and you got, you know, things going on. I just recommend, if you can, to just watch it as soon as you can, because that way, in case it runs into anything, you know, I hate to see, you know, you guys upset about it mostly being a review and not the reaction part, because obviously you guys look forward to the reaction. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. But without further ado, buckle your seatbelts. Let's ride.
I've been taking these rec center classes since I was in high school. It's where I learned hair braiding and how to make biscuits, French kissing.
What the hell?
French kissing was just from a boy in my biscuits class, but either way, lessons learned.
In the biscuits class.
Would you like to try the camel stomach?
No, we're good. We're good here.
Well, maybe just have him over and cook him some chicken and tell him it's Pawnee cockatoo.
Dinner party. That's genius.
A dinner
I'll invite
party,
all
sure.
my most interesting friends over. We'll have this big rambling party.
No, I actually meant more like a one-on-one
I
thing.
know what you meant, but I took your idea and I made it better.
Yes.
It's called a think tank.
Yes.
What is?
Our lunches. Our lunches are like think tanks. The most distant and exotic land.
South Carolina?
Can you make it?
For Justin? Are you kidding? I'm there.
Yes.
Just don't invite any boring people like Jerry.
What are you guys talking about?
Nothing?
What?
Don't worry about it.
What?
We better invite Jerry. Oh no, you're
Hey, Kyle. You
Your
know,
butt,
right before
Kyle.
you sat down, I noticed, did you have some kind of stain on your ass or something? What was that? Oh, no, you're good.
oh,
What do you need this birdhouse for?
just cause
Can we get rid of it?
he's a
I
hoarder.
really need it.
What about this one?
Well, if two birds come along.
Leslie.
Andy's gonna come over soon. He can help us with all this stuff.
Andy, absolutely.
No, you need a team of professionals to help.
I insist on paying.
Oh, no, I insist on demonstrating.
This is not gonna affect my decision at all.
Oh, of course
Are
not.
you serious, Leslie?
Blinking.
Hey, Leslie, I forgot to ask you. What are you cooking?
5 courses.
Of what?
Huh?
Of what?
She has no clue.
Oh God.
She didn't choose. Oh,
This is way cleaner than the last time I was here.
You've been here?
oh yeah.
Right.
When was Mark here
Exactly.
before? Oh,
Super awkward.
sex.
Don't use up your stories.
Well, I think
This
somebody from Animal Services is gonna get
Oh
canned.
my God, what part of not talking to you? I don't
Mark.
understand. Please have a good time and shut your mouth. I just want this dinner party to go well. There are very few things I've asked for in this world. To
What
build
did
a
you-
new park from scratch, to eventually become president, and to one day solve a murder on a train. Most exciting night of your life. I cannot overhype it enough.
All right, let's
Okay,
get started.
good.
Yeah.
What's up, Jay?
she's
doing, man?
overdoing it.
How are you, Justin?
swine flu.
Oh,
No, she
sorry.
doesn't.
April.
Yo.
Is that Justin's coat?
Oh, yeah. Isn't it awesome?
I just gotta hit the loo, as those bastard British imperialists would say. Last time I was in India, I was 8 years old. And I stayed inside the whole time playing video games.
It's the best.
Well, I mean, can you see Justin? Is he having fun?
Justin is over there talking to Mark happily.
Okay, good. Yeah, good.
She's
I'm just gonna
panicking.
Casually make my.
No.
So my face is literally on fire, but it's this weird chemical so no one can see the flames.
Are we late?
No.
What the hell are you doing?
What?
How could you invite Wendy when Ron's here? He's
Seriously?
gonna wrap her up in his mustache and take her home.
We agree that we should invite interesting people for Justin, and Wendy is an interesting person.
Please,
Oh,
that was one of the
no.
tiny ones. This
Tom?
is how you
We
eat
did-
it.
Don't do
Hey! This is how you eat it. No, Tom.
He's amazing, right, April?
Right, April? Don't we love him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's actually kind of awesome.
No.
You're underage. I could lose my liquor license. I'm sorry.
Andy,
Hey, are you having fun?
Damn it, April.
All I
What
can say
happened?
is this is not what I was expecting. I'm heading home so as not to have to be here anymore. First thing tomorrow.
Yeah, I think we're probably gonna
Oh
take off
my
too.
god.
The demonstration takes another 45 minutes.
Yeah,
Absolutely
please,
not.
You're ruining it.
I put a big white stallion in front of a little brown pony.
No. No. Leslie, what are
When
you
it comes to
doing?
government hearings, the only type of witness I enjoy being is a hostile one. Do you know Latin?
Okay.
Are we
You're
done?
welcome.
can I get a shine?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
no, I'm sorry. We're closed due to betrayment.
Well, I'm sorry, but I don't know what you're talking about.
Why don't you ask
April.
your new best friend, whose name is
Justin.
We've reached our decision.
Guilty.
We're not going to take any further action at this time.
Thank you.
It really helped that you asked for this hearing yourself, and that you made financial restitution out of your own pocket. But I think we both know you skirted the
Leslie.
line here.
I'm not proud of my actions, but the most
Oh
important
my
thing
God,
is
she went to
there is
that
now an official
degree?
government document that proves my dinner party kicked ass.
Take care.
Bye, brother.
You sure don't want to come hang out for a minute?
Probably not, Tom. All right, season 2, episode 14 of Parks and Rec, Leslie's house. And surprisingly, I didn't realize that was the first time we've been to Leslie's house. For some reason, I kept thinking that Anne's house was Leslie's house. But nonetheless, enjoyable per usual. Not my favorite episode, not my least favorite episode. Probably 7-8 range. Really good moments in it. Ron has like slowly become like my favorite character in the show. It's crazy. Him and Leslie are like, they're competing, man. They're competing for the top spot. Obviously, with Tom not far behind from them. There's a lot of really funny people in the show. Not much of Jerry and Donna in this episode, which is a little unfortunate. We didn't get to see John Ralphio or whatever his name was. They only showed him one time, so I know that he's an important character later on, I guess. I thought he would have been important from here on out, but I guess it's just temporary. Or just not temporary, just for the moment, the one episode or whatever. But yeah, we didn't get much of Jerry and Donna, which is kind of a bummer. But the whole gang went to Leslie's house, obviously. She's still talking with Justin. They're, having a really great time together. He's feeling her. She's feeling him, obviously. They hang out a lot in Indianapolis. And so Leslie's trying to impress Justin, and she wants to do something special for him in Pawnee. Her and Anne talk it over, and Anne talks about doing dinner for them, just a one-on-one dinner. But then Leslie takes that and sort of twists it and throws a party, and so obviously that doesn't sound like it's gonna go so great. But before we even jump into the whole party thing and Justin and them hanging out, I guess there was a meeting of some sort at the recreation of Pawnee. We're going to make some cuts to some classes because they're short on money. So that obviously ties into, her essentially hiring them without paying them, the recreation teachers, to do you know, things around the house, whether it was cleaning, cooking, you know, entertainment, whatever the case may be. She was having them help around the house. We get a little bit more of April and Andy, which is really good. I like that. You know, there was a rough bump, little rough patch, a little bump in the road when I thought April completely betrayed Andy, but she made up for it. She put gun in Justin's pockets. Andy forgived her. That's all that matters. I love them together. I don't think they'll be a good combo because I feel like they'll get each other in trouble all the time, but I like it. At least Andy's sort of kind of moving on. He's still, you know, very much about Anne, but he sort of kind of has somebody to, you know, lean on in a sense. Wendy shows up, which was a real, you know, huge curveball by Leslie. Tom is obviously bothered by it, you know, feels threatened that obviously his ex-wife is there and Ron is there. I like that they think of Ron as like a white stallion, whatever, you know, the other things that she was saying. And they think of Tom as like, you know, a brown little pony or, you know, stuff like that. So it's crazy that they, you know, went to that degree as far as comparing the two of them. But I mean, otherwise, apart from the chemistry, apart from the here and there jokes that were being thrown that were pretty funny, not much else going on, which isn't a bad thing. It just, like I said, it isn't my favorite episode, but it's far from my least favorite. I think there's not many of these episodes that are, you know, not above the season 1 episodes. I think the season finale of season 1 was probably my favorite season 1 episode that I can think of off the top of my head. This will probably be a little bit under that episode, but otherwise, season 2 has been leaps and bounds ahead, above whatever, you know, season 1 was. So that's a great sign. I'm enjoying it a lot. We'll do a quick little breakthrough to see if there's anything in particular that I'm not thinking of off the top of my head that, you know, may have slipped my mind. And again, a good episode, not a great one, not a bad one by any means. I feel really bad that Leslie gets sort of really in her own way at times when she, you know, she's really into something. When she's passionate about something, she tends to overthink things, which is a little bit of a bummer because sometimes it could really bite her in the ass. But at the same time, when she's really passionate about something, you can tell because she really gives her all into it. And I can 100% appreciate someone like that, someone like Leslie. What else? Oh, the devil egg thing that, you know, I paused right here. Awesome. I had devil eggs for the first time the other week. And man, what have I been missing? Devil eggs are so good. They're so good. Trust me, if it wasn't a little get together, I probably would have ate all of them myself. I know now why Ron, you know, brought that up and wanted to have his own devil eggs and didn't want anyone to eat them. I know where you're coming from, Ron. I wouldn't have known if I didn't have them beforehand, but I did. I know where you're coming from. This was also really funny that I forgot about as well. He decided to put shoe shine on the seats that had someone sit. Oh, he didn't have that person sit on it, but the person sat on it. And then his ass, like he had all of the shoe shine on his ass and everything. He just kind of played it cool. That's just the Andy way. But we see Leslie's house for the first time, and I can't say I'm surprised. It makes a lot of sense. She is, like I said, very passionate. I didn't take her for the hoarder type, but I can understand why a lot of her work would be, you know, all over her house. Then Tom said something about exfoliating his hands or something, and getting real nervous and wanting to see if his handshake was nice enough for Justin. He then shakes April's hand, and April's like, it feels like raw chicken. That is a horrible thing to say. And just just to sit here and imagine what that would be like It's ridiculous. But then Leslie, obviously, the one thing I liked that was really funny when Leslie had the people over the house was when she was like not allowing anyone to have any conversations. It's like, wait, no, everyone keep their stories for when Justin's here. I don't want anyone telling stories too early. She was flipping out. She was something else. I gotta say though, man, those look so damn good. Man, maybe I need to go eat. That's my thing right now. I need to go eat something. That freaking looks amazing. The whole Andy April stuff, like I said, fun. I love it. I love them together. I just don't think that it would be good relationship wise because they will get each other into trouble a lot. Mark is lame. That's all I'll say about Mark. What else? The pepper thing that happened at the table was really funny too, where Ron's like, you know, he eats it and he's just like, oh yeah, it's pretty hot, but doesn't really react to it. And then obviously Tom tries to, you know, one up him and you know, be better than what Ron is, and then he eats it. Doesn't go well. The little betrayal moment that kind of sucked. I like that Ron was brutally honest. He was just like, yo, I'm leaving because I want to leave. I'm leaving because this is lame, or whatever the hell he said. This was also very funny with Ron. I'm telling you, Ron, man, Ron's doing it, man. Ron Swanson. You know, the whole question, asking a question when they ask him a question, I like it a lot. This dude, I'm telling you, man, the way that April looks at Andy, come on, guys. Like, the way she looks at him, we all want somebody to look at us like that. She is in awe of Andy. In awe. But then we find out that Leslie used the whole blaming herself, or not blaming her, not blaming herself, but when she went ahead and had a hearing that she paid for and, you know, basically was going to turn herself in a sense, just to ask Justin how the date was. I swear Leslie is awesome, super like driven, but man, when it comes to like men, she is something else. But that's the episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you enjoyed the review, the reaction. Man, I can't speak. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Head on over to Patreon for the full uncut, unedited reactions over there. Episodes extra early over there as well. With that being said, I'll catch you guys later. Peace, guys.